Vegeta here. I just decided to stop by Input's Reviews channel in order to tell you that this video is intended for anyone over the age of 18. And if you don't like it, I don't care. Click that box, stop watching the video now, or you will have to face my wrath!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Input, and welcome to part 2 of my Generation 1 Optimus Prime restoration. Now, this will probably be the final part of this restoration, but I want to show you guys what I have done off-screen. So off-screen, I took the smokestacks off, and I painted them chrome with a chrome spray paint. And I did this because I wanted to show you guys the difference between the pin and the paint. As you can see, the paint is very much a silver, comes out as a silver versus a chrome of the paint. That is the biggest difference. Now, I have heard that you guys can polish this and buff this, the paint, to get it to look like actual chrome. But be forewarned, I haven't done that. I'm probably not going to do it because I really don't see that working the way that people claim. But I don't know. I could be totally wrong about that. But yeah, this comes out to be more of a silver color than a chrome color, and that's just I guess the way the paint works or whatever. So just be forewarned about that. Now, the reason why I have this one on and not this one is because Prime has this giant stress mark on his arm. And like I showed you guys last video, the stress mark actually is broke. It's stressed right here. And it's a break that goes all the way up the arm. Sorry, I keep trying to focus. But it's a stress mark and it goes all the way up the arm. When I took these apart, I didn't notice this last episode that the smokestacks were actually two different colors of blue plastic. So I'm thinking that somebody had stepped on this Prime and broke this smokestack, and that's why this is broken and stressed and stuff, because these were two different colors. So I think when they broke this, they ordered a different smokestack, a replacement smokestack, and they had maybe some kind of hope and dream of restoring this themselves as well. I'm not sure about that, but I'm fairly sure that's what happened to the arm. Now, to fix plastic like this, you're going to need a hair dryer. Now, I'm not going to show you guys this on camera because this would be really loud. The hair dryer will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how to do it. So what you want to do, and I'll walk you through a little bit of it. So what you're going to want to do is take the arm apart, or the figure, or the plastic, whatever it is that you're working on. You're going to want to take it completely apart down to the piece that you're wanting to repair. Because what could possibly end up happening is that you will end up warping the other plastic that's not damaged, and you don't want to do that. So here, this piece might be a little tricky to do, but what you want to do is just heat up the plastic and then just kind of let it sit and let it cool itself off, and then it should kind of take that stress out of the plastic. And as you can see, since this is bent inward, I'm going to, as it heats up, I'm going to push it outward, and then I'm going to glue it down right there. So I'm going to, in the process of de-stressing the plastic, I'm going to attempt to rebond the plastic all the way where the crack is. Alright guys, and here we are back with the same exact piece, and you guys can see how much of that stress fracture is gone. Now, it is still there very lightly. This was about 15 minutes of consistent heat on this thing with a hairdryer on high, up close. There is a little dot of stress that I can't get rid of, and I'm thinking that's, not really necessarily a stress, but it's also a crack as well. I'm thinking that's where the crack ends. But if you guys remember, to 5 seconds ago, the stress fracture was super, super pink. And like I said, that's about 15 minutes with constant heat from a hairdryer. And it's still warped, but it's warped because it's been broken right here. So I haven't glued it yet, but the plastic's still somewhat malleable, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the glue, and I'm just going to set it in place like that and just hold it in place. Alright guys, so I got the arm glued on, or the piece glued back. I've got a good majority of the stress taken out of it. So I'm going to put the arm back together. So we got the arm kind of all pressed back together, and you guys are seeing a very out of focus Optimus Prime at the moment. So I'm going to put the arm back together, and we have a chrome-ish smokestack, a somewhat fixed. Now, if you guys really wanted to 100% fix this, I would recommend, if you guys were in my situation, I would just recommend replacing this back piece with a new piece if you could find one. But I want to use all the original parts in which it came with. So yeah, now I didn't do the gas tanks. I haven't painted those yet because I wanted to take the legs apart on camera, and so you guys have an idea of how to do it. So if you guys are ever wanting to take yours apart and paint him or restore him in whatever way possible that you guys can, you guys can use this video as like a tutorial step-by-step on how to take your Prime apart. Now, what I also got for him is some Toy Hack stickers, and we'll dive into all that here in a moment. So I'm gonna get these gas tanks off real quick, and you're gonna just do one leg at a time. As you guys can see where the screws are, right there and there. So I'm going to unscrew it, and he is fighting me because of his legs being spring-loaded. So I would be very, I'm forewarning you right now. And I would also do the, if you're going to re-chrome this piece, I would do that after you paint your gas tanks, if you're going to paint them or whatever. I would do the grill probably last because of the way you have to hold him. So I got both screws out, boom, boom. And I'm thinking that the leg just pulls apart. Yep, just like so. And it looks like we got a ratchet right here. So I'm going to grease this ratchet up the same way that I did the other ones. And it looks like the ratchet's actually the gas tank. So, okay. So the ratchet, I will grease this end of the gas tank when I go to put it all back together. So here we got one gas tank, and I'm going to take this other leg apart off camera so you guys don't have to sit through that. And I'm going to paint these. I'm just going to spray paint these with the chrome paint that I got. Alright guys, so I got the gas tanks outside, painted. They're currently drying. So I figured right now would be a really, really good time to do some toy hacks. So, you don't really need the figure put together to do this, but I figured, why not do some toy hacks. Now, the only ones I won't be able to do are the stickers that go right here on the legs or on the knees or whatever. I have to wait till the figure gets put completely back together in order to do that, but I can do the ones on the toes. Now, I know some of you guys might be asking, am I going to paint the die-cast bits blue and red? And I am not. I like I said in part one of this restoration, I do like toys that have a story behind them, that were well loved and played with and stuff. And this battle damage, childhood battle damage, really adds to that story, and I really like that. So this will be, you know, my Optimus Prime. So I'm not going to paint this red or paint the die. I'm not going to paint the die-cast parts blue or red at all. I'm just going to leave them the way they are. Now, when you take your original stickers off, you're going to have some glue residue, some goo residue, whatever it is you want to call it. Now, to get that off, there's plenty of things that you guys can use. You guys can use Goo Gone, isopropyl alcohol. Hell, even if you guys have some, you guys can use a lighter fluid to get the residue off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Goo Gone. For the bigger parts, I'm going to use your standard size Q-tips. For the smaller areas right around here, like on the chrome, I'm going to use the smaller Q-tips, and these I got from Hobby Lobby. These come, I think it's 15 or 30 in a pack or something like that. But if you buy the single pack like this, they come 15, and they do come 2 packs that come in 30. So you're going to want these smaller tipped Q-tips to get around all the chrome and stuff that got painted last time. Alright guys, so here I've got Optimus Prime. I've got all the goo taken off of him, the old glue from the old stickers and stuff. All that's taken off. I'm going to set his legs and stuff back here, behind him. And I say let's sticker this dude up. Now one thing, the yellow sticker, the arm sticker with the yellow stripe right here, on mine, on this one, was on the left side, so that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it, or on his right arm. I'm going to put that on his right arm. So, if you're looking at the figure like this, this would be his right arm. So I'm going to put the yellow stripe sticker right there. So, yeah, let's get to stickering. Alright guys, so now we get to the most important stickers of them all. The Autobot logos. The thing I love about Toy Hacks is if there was ever something sticker-wise that you didn't like about your toy, your G1 toy, or whatever the case may be, they give you options. You know, you don't have to put all the stickers 100% on if you don't want to. So if you want just the one logo, you can do that. You can do the 2 logos on either arm, which I will be opting for here. And boom. Optimus Prime G1 is stickered up. Alright guys, back with the finished Optimus Prime. The restoration is complete. The chrome on the legs, he has been re-chromed. No fingerprints this time. I love the way he came out. So yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you for coming along on this restoration journey with me. You guys really seem to enjoy the first part of this, so I hope the second part lived up to the anticipation. So yeah, you guys can get the sticker sheet from toyhacks.com. They do offer the sticker sheet for just the bot mode by itself, and they offer it together as well. So I just got the sticker sheet for just Prime by itself because that's all I needed. He doesn't have a trailer, he doesn't have anything else. This is just the bot. There's no accessories. And who knows? Over time, there might be a part 3 where, you know, I find a trailer that's in disrepair and fix that and have it accompany Optimus Prime here. Thanks for coming on the journey with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next video, next podcast, whatever it is. Stay safe, love all you guys out there, and most importantly of all, in the times right now, stay safe. All right? Love you guys. Peace out, and as always, say it with me, cut it out.